नियोग शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडळ चापोली, संजीवनी महाविद्यालय चापोली, affiliated by स्वामी रामानंद तीर्थ मराठवाडा University, Nanded. Good morning all the student of BSc subject Zoology, semester 3rd. Name of the paper Comparative Anatomy and Physiology, paper number 7th. Topic unit number 1st, Comparative Anatomy of Vertebrate in Integument Structure. Today presented by myself, Dr. Thorat Mandakini Manohar, Assistant Professor and HOD of Zoology Department, Sanjeevani Mahavidyalaya, Chapoli. Today we learn about comparative anatomy of vertebrate structure as related the integument. Last period we see the comparative anatomy. What is mean by comparative anatomy? Comparative anatomy means the comparison between the anatomy means structure, external structure or the internal structure of the vertebrate. That is, in the vertebrates we study about starting from Pisces to the mammal. Pisces, amphibia, reptile, aves and mammals. In this, that is the integument structure, what is the difference in between these vertebrate? Today we learn about the topic comparative anatomy of vertebrate in integument structure. Integument means the skin. Generally, in the fish integument system, fish like other vertebrate, 3 layers of the skin: outer epidermis, inner dermis and hypodermis. Multicellular gland also occur in some fishes. For example, electric organs of eels and electric ray. Luminescent gland in the deep sea fishes. Generally, we detail first about what is mean by integument. What is the integument means? Skin. Skin definition, their structure and function as related the different similarity or the dissimilarity of the vertebrate. The first we detail study about what is mean by the skin. Skin is the soft outer tissue which cover the vertebrate. In the human, it is the body's largest organ, covering a total area of about 20 square feet. It protects our internal organs from the environment using a multicellular system of cushioning, a cellular barrier and protective oils. Skin is more than just a protective barrier between our inside and the environment. It plays an active role in maintaining our health, such as regulating the body temperature by sweating and flushing when we are hot and raising the gossip when we are cold. It can also produce the vitamin D, which is important for the health of our bones from the sunlight. Skin can vary greatly between the species and even between individual people. Here we will discuss the structure of human skin, the proper care of different skin types found among the human and function of the skin throughout the animal kingdom. We will even talk about some function our own skin perform that we may not know about. Just we give the idea about the function of the skin. Skin can serve the many different functions, such as the beneficial to the organism. These include, first is the protection from the environment. This is the most important function of the skin for the obvious reason Skin keeps pathogens such as viruses and bacteria out of our tissue so that they can only enter through break in the skin such as injury or the orifices. Skin can serve the many different functions which can are beneficial to the organism. They also protection from the environment, preventing. This is the most important function of the skin for obvious reason. Keep skin pathogen such as virus, bacteria out of our tissue so that they can only enter through the break in the skin such as the injury or the orifices like the nose and the mouth. Second function is the preventing the water loss. Amphibians will very thin skin need to be near water all the time to keep from drying out. Human and most other land animals, however, have the thick skin that lose very little water. When the human live in the desert condition, their skin actually become thicker to protect the water from the none. This different sensation for the skin is the allowing for the sensation. Skin is laced with nerves which communicate information about the pressure, texture, heat, cold, pain and pleasure to the brain. This allows us to respond approximately to our environment. That is also the skin having the function for sensation. Also the skin having the capacity for the temperature regulation. In the temperature regulation, the skin of human and some other mammals can lose water on the purpose through the process of sweat. By releasing water onto the skin, the body can cool itself through the evaporation. Since the warmer molecules of water evaporate first, the end result in carrying the heat away from the body. The body can also encourage the heat loss by flushing, allowing the hot blood from the deep inside the body to flow close to the skin, where its heat will radiate out into the environment. Also in the different like the birds, mammals, amphibians, their skin is also the play the different role. In the birds have the feathers which play a similar role to the hair, but which also enable the flight birds. Feathers grow from follicle in the skin just like mammal hair do. Reptiles and fish have the hard protective scales growing from the skin all over their bodies. Amphibians are perhaps the strongest of all. Their thin, permeable skin allows air and water to pass through the easily. This allows them to breathe underwater by absorbing the oxygenated water through the skin. Some species of the amphibians are so good at this that they never develop skin. Despite the many different functions of the skin, all skin have the few common functions. Our own skin even does some things that we may not realize, which we inherited from our animal ancestors. That is also the different function for the skin. We only give the brief idea about the skin function. Then we give the idea about the skin structure. Generally, in the mammals, there are the two major layers of the skin. As related the vertebrate, that is the Pisces, Eos, mammals, reptiles, amphibians, their skin is different, but they are divided by the two main region, epidermis part and dermis part. Generally, the skin structure, their nature of the living is also the different, means they are also the morphologically, physiologically, they are changes for the all these human being, but generally their structure is the common for the vertebrate. Generally, first we study about the skin structure. In the mammal, there are the two major layers of the skin. The epidermis, which faces the environment directly, and the dermis, which lies beneath. Both are vital to the many functions skin perform. Here a bit more about the layer of our skin. That is the first layer of the skin is the epidermis. This is the layer of our skin that keep the pathogen. Most important part for the skin is the epidermis. It is the outer layer and they keep the pathogen out and keeps water in it. It is composed of the layers of flat cell called squamous cell. The term squamous means scale-like and describe their flat, squashed appearance. Cells in the epithelium include the keratinocytes, which protect us from the pathogen, Langerhans cells which help with the immune response if an infection does occur, and the melanocyte which make the pigment that give your skin color, that is the dark black color or the white color. Most burn and skin injuries are injured to the. Then the basement membrane. The basement membrane is the thin sheet of fiber between the dermis and the epidermis part. It controls what can pass between the two, serving as an additional line of the defense against the invaders and an additional guard against the loss of water and other vital substances. When the skin needs to grow or heal, the basement membrane can become more permissive, allowing water and nutrients to reach the injured epidermis and help with the healing the process. These are the epidermis and basement membrane, and last part of the skin is the dermis. Dermis is the deeper layer of the skin which acts as the cushion protecting the body from the harsh impact. It contains the many complex structure including nerves, blood vessel, hair follicle, sweat gland and sebaceous gland, which produce the wax, oily substance that coat your skin to protect it from the environmental damage. That is also with the help of these glands we see the clear oily skin and the dry skin. Generally in the all the vertebrates have skin, but it can be quite different from species to the species. Mammals have the hair strand of proteins that grow out of the skin and which keeps the animal warm by trapping the warm air close to the skin. Even the human have the teeny vestigial hair all over our bodies. The image below shows a diagram of the human skin including the teeny effector pili muscular that allow our hair to stand on end when we get gossips. That is also in this diagram we detail study about the skin structure in the mammal. That is we see In this clearly two layers, epidermis layer, dermis layer and the basement layer, and also the different glands which are situated in this mammalian structure. Next period we detail study about the comparative anatomy of integument as related from Pisces to the mammal. That is the comparison between Pisces, amphibian, reptiles, use and mammal. Yes, goodbye all the students.